No, that's a great question, and you're not the first to encounter it. There are many levels to this. So let's see which level the guys want to begin with. Okay, so the baseline is you are an infinite being in that, okay, there's souls, there's Maya, or the material existence that souls are stuck in, you could say, and God. None of these are older than the other. God never created souls, God never created Maya. All three have always been eternally. Now, our human minds can't comprehend that in the least. But what that means is you never began your soul journey. You've always been on the soul's path of wanting to get free of Maya so that you could be completely one with God. Because you are a spark of God, so you seek what you are. God is bliss, God is love, God is happiness. So you seek love, bliss, and happiness. But because we're in these human forms, we tend to seek it in the world where it doesn't exist. It can be reflected back to us in the world if we're already in touch with it inside. But it does not exist in Maya, in the material existence. So you've been at this eternally. You've had infinite number of lives, not just uncountable, infinite. It's always been going on. Again, we can't comprehend that, but it's still the truth. So you have infinite karma from all those lives. That's a lot of karma, you know. Now, what we can do is we can start doing service, start doing devotion, which just means loving that which is greater than us. And we can start clearing the karma. Now, do we have to clear every karma? No. We don't have to clear every karma. Like in this work that we're doing, in a first session or two, we might clear the more surface level karma. And the subconscious, some of the subconscious, some of the upper unconscious. And then in some sessions, we actually go down deep and we clear sections of the deeper unconscious, even of the fully unconscious. So every time we get down deeper, it opens up a hole that allows a lot of other karma above it to collapse. So you clear one karma down here and a whole bunch of other karmas dissolve along with it. Or you clear a karma down here and any other karma in your system that is along the same theme can also then clear. And then you reach a level of purification. Like the more you do this, you're preparing yourself to receive the ultimate grace. And the ultimate grace is where everything that's left, boom, in one moment, gone. That's the ultimate grace that our divine beloved bestows upon us. It's pure gift. It can never be earned. You could do clearings forever, and you would have infinite karma to keep clearing. But the more you clear and the more you begin to keep your focus on the divine, that which you're truly seeking, at some point the divine comes before you and says, okay, you've done enough. Boom, I'm going to take you the rest of the way. You can't earn it. It's pure gift. It's pure grace. But you can prepare yourself to be ready for that moment. Because some people, there's stories in the Hindu scriptures where God comes to them to grant them a boon, but because they're not fully purified, they ask for something really stupid. They ask for, like, let me marry the most beautiful woman in the world, instead of let me marry you in your most beautiful form. It's like they choose something that's still earthly when they're being given the opportunity to choose anything. Well, they just hadn't cleared enough karma and enough conditioning to let them see that their highest truth is just let me serve you for the rest of all eternity. That's far better than any earthly realm or even celestial realm reward that you could ask for. So that's what's going on. At a certain point, the rest will happen in one moment. But are you there yet? It could happen tomorrow. It literally, see, that's another part. When we're still here in Maya, under illusion, we can't know absolutely when it's going to happen. We could be one more clearing from that total gift of grace, or we could be 100 lifetimes away. There is really no way to know. Now, as you get higher and higher in consciousness, you can get a slightly better picture of it. You can know at a certain point, especially when you start to reach what's called self-exciting, where the healing just starts healing on its own. Like you might come to a session or do a video and it initiates a certain amount of healing, but at a certain point, it'll initiate enough healing that the healing will just continue on its own. It becomes self-exciting. And then you can be in that self-exciting state maybe for minutes, for years. But when you reach like a self-exciting state that stays on all the time, you know you're pretty close to receiving the grace. Your healing just accelerates, the clearing accelerates, and you can just feel it. There's just a knowing, oh, I'm getting close. But you still won't know whether it's the next moment or next year or 10 years from now. But you will get a clearer sense that you're getting closer. And then that just makes you want to surrender even more to whatever the divine truth is. So it again, like even your response becomes self-exciting. It just makes you want it more and helps you surrender to it more. Yeah, and it can be very beautiful by that point, because everything just starts falling away on its own with very, very little focus or intention on your part. Like the grace starts to take over, essentially. That was a great question. I hope that answer points you in the right direction.